Hi there, Cosmic Family. My name is Yahleali in this incarnation. I am here today to live my daily reflection. So I wanted to remind you, this is something that I mentioned yesterday, but we are having this transit, this connection between Mercury in Leo, Jupiter in Gemini, and at the same time, both of them are connecting with karma nodes, with fluid aspects. So it is a moment that we can express ourselves as we are, and Mercury in Leo wants that. It is a very creative energy. It is about giving new steps, opening ourselves to doing new things, initiating something linked with the North Node, and this possibility, to transcend these old patterns associated to the South Node in an easier way. Because both of them are also connecting with the South Node with fluid aspects. So it is a good moment to do that if we decided, of course. And at the same time, we are feeling with a lot of intensity the conjunction of Mars and Uranus in Taurus because, well, something that I always mention in transits with Uranus is that one of the symptoms that this could bring is insomnia, because many times Uranus could overstimulate the nervous system. So difficulties to sleep could be a symptom. The more we are closer to the day of the conjunction, which is July 15th. And well, it is important to understand that everything that is happening actually is coming to us to develop our resources, to put our resources at the service of the soul, because this old paradigm that works at the service of the matter is falling. So this is the last conjunction that we are experimenting in this sign. The next time they are going to meet together, this is going to happen in Gemini, and this is a totally different energy. So if you remember the conjunction that they had, that Jupiter and Uranus had in April, it was close to the eclipse too. It was part of the eclipse. So that was an important event. And this is like a continuation, a continuing, I don't know if I expressed that correctly, but this activation could be connected to that. Activations of Uranus, especially in Taurus, are about awakening capacities that were encoded in the soul for this incarnation. So for others, it is about this intuitive call of learning something, developing something, initiating, the energy of Mars. And well, this is one of the most important things that we are here to do. This is the most important thing. In fact, our purpose of the soul is connected with all of our areas of the life, So, well, in 2025, 2026, the next years, we are experimenting these slow planets changing of sign. Neptune is in the last stages of Pisces, in the last degree right now, and it is moving to Aries from 2025 to 2026. Uranus is leaving Taurus to move to Gemini in 2025, 2026. So we are experimenting a big closure of a cycle in terms of community, in terms of the collective, but also we are going to experiment this in our individual lives. So there are big changes coming in these cycles, certainly. And we are at these moments, with this opportunity to free ourselves from these limiting structures that are going to be different for each one. Everything that is happening, no matter if what comes is unexpected and it is not according to our desires, everything that is happening has the function of moving this stagnant energy, or for us to detach from something that wasn't offering growth, that wasn't representing or reflecting the value that we have to give to ourselves. This is the energy of Taurus. And in relation to this, I don't know if I mentioned this yesterday, I think I did, but remember that if there are manifestations in the physical body, they are showing us how the energy is creating blockages. So if we manage the emotion that is creating the blockage, or we assume the decision, then the body will heal. in most of the cases. That is important to take in account. And also that this energy is very, we could experiment this acceleration, like many events, many things happening, or on the contrary, if we are very, very resistant, could be that things outside could create this pause. It is like the blockage outside reflecting that we have to take the decision to allow the energy to flow. So I wanted to, well, to share that, or to remind you that, because I've been talking a lot of this conjunction, but it is very, very important because, many times these unexpected things are like shocking in some cases. What we can experiment could be shocking. And also, what else I wanted to remind you? Oh, that the rejection of situations, or the rejection of this inner call, because with Uranus, we are talking about an inner call too. We are feeling, we know that we have to take that decision, that we have to detach from that thing, that we have to initiate other thing, etc. So many times the rejection of that inner call could be expressed in anger, a very explosive anger with Mars and Uranus. And anger is not an emotion that we have to judge, but to give a space to it, and also to understand where we need to put the boundary, or how we are rejecting ourselves when we are rejecting our soul. So, well, I just wanted to comment that. Thank you, everyone, and see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.